Hello, welcome to TRUfam After Dark, Season 1, Episode 1. The red zone is for loading and unloading only. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate that. I am Crazy Eyes. Welcome to the first episode, the very first one. This is TRUfam After Dark, and my co-host Susie Q over here. I hope oh no, wait.
Oh yeah, the cameras
I didn't
are
see
all
it.
out of
It's
line.
different on my screen. Nope. Hold on. I got it. There we go. Susie, how have you been? You got anything new? I hear that you're hosting a show now.
This crazy dude. You wouldn't believe it. I haven't been doing much lately. I'm quiet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is that better?
I hope so.
I
Yep.
hope so.
We got some hype here. All right. Well, she may not be quiet. It might be that I'm very loud.
Could be that.
It could very much be that.
Pretty even.
I'm a very loud human. I get yelled at constantly everywhere I go. So let's introduce to the guests. So we have Friendly Neighborhood Vlad.
Yes.
He is with us here today. Welcome.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you how long you've been streaming. When did you start streaming?
I started streaming October 5th last year, so I'm coming up on my first year.
Coming up on your 1-year anniversary. Very good. I'm also under a year old.
Nice.
So that's good. Now, did you always had the persona? You were always we don't know who your alter ego is that right?
No, I'm Vlad all the time. I was born Vlad Amir. My parents thought they would be funny and name me Vladimir Alexander Mir. So Vlad Amir.
Vladimir. Nice.
Thanks, Mom. But yeah, I became a superhero when I was 20. Yeah, 20. I'm 27 now, so I've been a superhero for 7 years.
Well, now I gotta ask, how did you get your powers?
I hugged a dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then.
It's probably the easiest way to explain it.
All right. And then let's see. We have. So what brought you to Twitch? Was there anything in particular, any streamer or community or person that may have pushed you into streaming?
Yes, actually, I saw him in the chat. His name is The Real Lex. I popped into his stream as just playing alongside him. I was making his viewers laugh and our teammates laugh, and he goes, "Hey man, you should start streaming." It's like, I don't know. And then he kept pushing, and then I did it.
I love it. That's
Haven't
great.
looked back since.
That's something that it seems to happen quite a bit. I have a lot of friends like, "Oh man, this is great. We should start a podcast," and then no one's ever started a podcast that way. But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, so what do you have a current game that you stream, or is there one game you keep coming back to when you stream?
So I've always streamed Borderlands. I haven't got Borderlands 3 yet. It's killing me that I haven't gotten it. So I started off playing Borderlands 2. I've played a lot of Skyrim. Recently started playing Dota Underlords. So I'm slightly addicted to that now. But really anything and everything.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then how did you discover TRUgaming?
I think it was either through Mima the Geeky Granny or Villa.
Nice.
Or both.
Nice. Mima is I'm hoping to get Mima on the show.
Yeah, Mima is amazing.
At some point. She's so funny. That is awesome. Yeah, she's really something.
But yeah, I've been an affiliate for a good bit now. I can't remember how long, but it's been a good while.
Wow. Nice. And it looks like Beardy is blaming Lax for you being here. So, yep. And then Blank Age does have a very good question. Will you save us all, or can you save us all?
I'll try. My abilities are only fueled by laughter, so I have super strength, but I could lift like a Vida bug, so I'm pretty limited. I'll save a city. That's easy.
Okay.
Hey,
I've done
Alright.
that.
I
So if
hope
you're
it's
in
a
my
city on you.
city, fantastic. If you're
Yeah,
not, you're kind of screwed.
I'm in trouble
Okay.
then.
Yeah, I think so. I think probably most of us.
Yeah, more than likely.
Most of us. All right, Ryzen. Welcome. How
Thank you.
are you?
Doing good.
All right. So, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been streaming?
Actually, I believe my 5-year anniversary is back in August.
Wow.
Wow.
So I started
jeez.
streaming like when GTA 5 right before it came out. That's when I basically started. And it was on an older channel. I used a different persona back then. It got banned because it was actually kind of a not safe for work kind of name. It involved my
Okay.
last name, and I ran with it for 2 years. Did some dumb stuff and trolled in the chat, and someone reported my name, so I had to restart. But I've been streaming for 5 years. August was actually, I don't know the date exactly, but I know August was my 5-year anniversary. So
Wow. That's that is actually pretty crazy. And now I'm learning that GTA 5 has been out for 5 years.
Oh
it's
my
been out to
goodness.
for 6 actually.
That is kind of wild to me.
13.
Can we not bring that up again?
You miss GTA 3? It's because that was a good one. PS2,
Actually,
revolutionary.
see, my parents never let me play it because I was on that cusp where I couldn't play it. I was still in high school under the age of 18, so my mom was like, "No games until you're over 18. You can buy it yourself."
You got that play box. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. And Futurama came out in 1999. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, their whole thing was Y2K. Now, 1999 was 38 years ago. It's crazy when you think about it. So, Ryzen, is there anything in particular that brought you to Twitch? We'll move on.
I was actually like just creating content with a couple of friends like on YouTube and stuff like that. And I got tired of actually making it, so I was like, why not just stream it? And so I found Twitch through Tim the Tatman before he blew up.
Wow.
Back in 2013, and he actually got me to want to stream because I liked everything about it. Just talking with people, meeting people, and just kind of creating like a space where people can come to.
Right. What was he doing back then? What was he playing?
Counter-Strike. And no one ever remembers
I didn't know
him for
that.
playing Counter-Strike. He played CS:GO. He just stopped playing COD and he started playing CS:GO. That was right before CS:GO blew up. Like before everyone switched over to CS:GO for like 3 years and then switched off.
Right.
So.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. See, I didn't. I got familiar with Tim the Tatman after the whole, Fortnite debacle. So. That game does exist. And
it does.
Now, what are you currently doing? What are you currently streaming or playing, or is there something else?
Most of the time it's FPSs. I've been playing a lot of Siege lately, but a lot of time it's
nice.
FPS, a variety of it. So I'll jump back and forth, whatever I'm feeling like.
Siege is a lot of fun to watch. I was surprised. I bought it with the hopes of playing with Vel. Maybe I get good enough, hop in with old Velly boy. And I'm terrible at it. And I'm awful, but it's a lot more fun to watch for me than it is to play it. So
yeah, I enjoy playing with it. I actually met someone who followed Vel Iculus. I play with him now because of playing Siege.
Nice.
And Susie, you're getting yelled at by Green in the chat. Gotta get that. Yeah,
Sorry, Dad.
Got to put that alert box down there. I'm not getting my alerts.
It's been there the whole time.
I see it. Let's be honest. So how did you discover TRUgaming, Ryzen?
I was actually part of a different Discord community, fairly large one, but I wasn't as connected to that one. Like I was in an active state, but like I didn't really feel like home there. So eventually I was like, all right, I want to find something different where I can actually like connect with people who play similar games or at least are like-minded. And so I did some searching. I found TRUgaming.
Very good. Well, since this is the first episode, Susie, how long have you been streaming? When did you start?
I started streaming. Is that better, guys? I hope that's better.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Much
Fantastic.
better.
I started streaming at the very end of March 2018. I got affiliate on April Fool's Day.
Nice.
Oh,
you
nice.
guys.
Joke.
So I've been streaming.
Joke's on you. You continue.
I knew the affiliate system was a prank.
Yeah. I actually started out as a variety gamer. I played a lot of Overwatch, so I wasn't as variety as a lot of people. Mostly just Overwatch. And then last summer, I got really tired of Overwatch. And I actually just like on a whim wanted to start sculpting. Wanted to try at least. This is actually like one of the first things that I have sculpted. It's a little Pip-Boy. And I started it and I shared it with my community and I was like, hey guys, what do you think of this stuff? And they're like, oh, it's so cool. And they encouraged me to try out creative streaming. It freaked out.
Nice. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I like that. I saw the like the sculpting and everything is insane. By the way,
Yeah.
it's absolutely absurdly good. The first one I ever saw was Mozambique. Yeah, you had a great lifeline. So, yeah, that is. I mean, that is something because I have zero negative artistic talent. It's awful. So to see anybody be remotely good at stuff like that is wonderful.
Yeah.
That's
love it.
great. So, so is there anything that pushed you into streaming? We're gonna go through the questions.
It was Valley.
It was Valley. Nice.
Peer
Of course.
pressure. It was peer pressure.
Oh, okay.
I saw a
So
lot of peer pressure.
he did it. You did it, so he would think you're cool. Got it.
I did it so he would leave me alone about it.
That's another reason people do that.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks for the bits. You're a QT at Overwatch. I'm guessing that's Overwatch. So
Yeah, it's Overwatch.
you're a
One
QT
of my
guy excited
sidekicks.
about Overwatch. So, oh, nice. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I haven't played Overwatch since before Doomfist got released. So it's been like that's a couple weeks maybe.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a little while.
Yeah,
You'll
Overwatch time,
hop
yeah,
right
it's a couple
back in.
weeks.
Nothing has changed.
Oh, it's exactly here. It's exactly the same. Yeah, there's no other
Exactly.
characters in the game. They've actually taken a few out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Don't even worry about the character named Bob. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah,
He's
that's
gone.
right. I hope
really
I
like
hope
that
it's a
mechanic.
hamster. So. All right. So we know that you stream art. Do you play any games, or is it strictly sculpting now?
I haven't played a game on stream in a really long time, but I do
Yeah,
want
that
to.
shows how much I've been paying attention. I'm sorry.
But I do want to start doing WoW Classic days every now and then.
Nice. That is hot right now.
Lame.
That is. Overwatch is old busted, and you got WoW Classic. That's new hotness. So there you go.
You just add the W to the name. You got WoW.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh wow! All right, this podcast is now Owen Wilson impressions. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oh hey Jock. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So what? How did you discover TRUgaming? What made you fall in love with the entire community as a whole?
Well, it's actually funny because I used to troll Green when Green had first found Valley.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
And I joined back then. I wasn't super active back then because I took a probably about I think it was a year break from Twitch altogether. Right after Valley had become a true partner or sponsored streamer. So
Wow.
I've been in True since then. There's just a gap of time where there was no QQ there, and my name was not QQ back then.
It was just Susie, and that's it.
No, it was another fat chick.
Yep.
But my friends,
I've heard that name.
my friends didn't want to call me fat, so I changed my name. It's like I appreciate you guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I could definitely appreciate that. So, I do have a question for each of you. I did tell you about this in the little warm up, but I want to know about the worst job you've ever had. We're just gonna skip. No one wants to hear how I discovered everything. So let's go. RYZ3N, what is the worst job that you've ever had?
Oh boy. Probably one of the worst jobs I've ever had. I really had like ones that like really just suck. But like working fast food is never fun.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go with my first job working Wendy's.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
I enjoyed the aspect of like people working there. It was just like the job itself sucks because like you stay at the station and you make sandwiches for like 6 hours a day, and people are like, "No, I didn't want pickles on it," even though you didn't order like a
Right. You ordered extra pickles, madam. What do you? Come on.
You order extra pickles.
Exactly.
I put a scoop on what you want.
Yeah, let me get a pickle sandwich. I didn't want pickles.
All I'm thinking about is God, what's the comedian's name where he goes, the pickles?
Dane Cook.
Yes.
And the pickles.
There we go.
With the pickles.
That's all I can think
Somebody
about.
get this lady some pickles. She wants it her way. Yes. that's one of the best.
Quality
Dane
is
Cook
a recipe.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's
I mean, the job itself sucks. Scraping out grease, like both on site and off my hair. At the end of the day, that was always fun.
Mhm.
The only thing I enjoyed is I used to be able to make my own burgers. So like I'd put my
Nice.
own burgers on, and
yeah, you do. All kinds
I wasn't
of wacky
supposed
crap.
to, but I did anyway. So I just make my own creations and stuff like that. So that was a real perk. Is I just made my own food.
Nice. Yeah, that's. I did 6 months at a Dunkin' Donuts up in New Hampshire. I got out early with good behavior, but I know exactly.
Dunkin' Donuts was the other one. I feel you.
There you go. So yeah, I mean,
I did that one for
was
6
running on
years.
Dunkin'.
I feel you.
Oh yeah, that's a long time. I think 6 months to 6 years. I think that's 10 times the amount of time, but it's 12 times the amount of time. Vlad, what is the worst job you've ever had?
The worst job. So I was a bouncer at a pretty alright bar. It's a piano bar, had dueling pianos. Yeah.
Dueling pianos.
Yeah, in the main downtown area of one of the cities I protect.
Wow.
That I now protect. I wasn't a superhero at the time, but yeah, I was a bouncer. A bouncer, essentially just a fancy janitor, but also a bouncer. So, I made sure no one got too crazy, helped some of the hostesses clear some tables off, take the trash out to the dumpsters. One of the worst times was, dumpster was pretty tall. I'm only 5'9". I'm not super tall. I'm not Chris Evans. So when it gets really full, I have to throw it. So I pick up the trash bag, go to throw it. It's in the air. It breaks open, and I just get rained on with God knows what is in the trash can at the bar.
Oh no!
The bar trash can.
Yeah.
I hear dogs. Can we get some dogs in the chat? Can we get some dogs in the cam?
They're downstairs. They're likely yelling at the neighbor kids for being on bikes. I don't speak dog, but I'm pretty sure.
What does your dog have against? Yeah, what's your dog have against bicycles?
I don't know. He's got issues, man.
Oh, it's because
pretty
dogs are not bipedal.
He's feared of the chains, man.
Yeah. Pretty sure
I
he's calling
apologize for
neighbor
that.
kids a-holes in dog speak.
I'm so sorry about that.
This
All
was
right.
fantastic. Gonna own it.
Okay, Susie, I gotta know, what was the worst job that you've ever had?
Ace Hardware.
Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Just drop in the name. Just let's go.
Was
That's
Ace
calling them out.
Hardware. I mean, it wasn't like a miserable job or anything, but God, stocking tiny things in Ace Hardware. I can't imagine like a hobby store. That would drive me insane.
Goodness. Yeah, Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Could you imagine that?
Inventory.
Oh,
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, it's a big
Nope.
yikes for me. Yeah, that's a yikes hard lemonade from me.
yikes, hard lemonade.
So I've been getting yelled at by my wife. I gotta stop saying yikes hard lemonade. I've been saying it.
I dig it.
I like
I dig it. Right.
I'm like, that's a yikes hard lemonade. My
Are you
boss
a
is like,
father
yeah,
by
but it's your
chance?
job. You need to do it. So
Are you a dad? You have to be a dad.
I'm not a
jokes.
dad. I'm not a dad yet. We're it's the planning stage, I guess I should say. So yeah, Emo Tackle,
you heard it
Those
here
jokes
first.
are on point.
You're saying you're practicing.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Going through the
In the game
motions,
Yep, I mean, someone's like, I'm tired, and I'm like, hey, tired, John, and then my boss is like, you gotta stop, man, come on. So it's working out. I gotta say, it's pretty good. For me, my first job was I worked at Kmart as a shelf stocker.
Nice.
Kmart was a thing back then. I think they're still around.
They're still around, but a lot of them
The
actually
The
gone.
one I worked
The
at is
signs
gone.
are.
Yeah, exactly. The trash is still there, the fixtures. And they put me on cashier after a little bit because I could talk to humans without just wanting to kill them, I guess. And
That's cool.
and I would have nightmares where I call them nightmares, but I would have these dreams where I'm just doing the job. That I'm just
Nightmare.
being and I would wake up and I'm like, I'm not getting paid for this. It was horrible, and it was the only job I ever had where that happened, and it was probably the worst job I ever had.
Oh,
You know, I stopped working at Wendy's, and for years afterwards, I would still hear the fryer beepers
Oh, my
in my
goodness.
sleep.
Yeah,
So I feel you on that. Like I would just hear it. I'd be like, "Someone get the fry." Oh wait, I'm at home.
I was in a Sheetz today buying way too many hot dogs for lunch, and
How many?
there was just a beep 6. There was just a beeping going on in the well, they're $2 for $1, so you buy.
you gotta
right?
get. Yeah.
My wife gave me $13
A lot of
to
wieners.
go there. She's lucky I didn't get 26 hot dogs. So, and the beeping was going on in the back, and it took everything I had not to just drive my car to the store and ram through the thing that was beeping. So I don't know how those people could do it. Not gonna lie.
I don't want to do it.
My wife gave me $13. Well, it was we had some cash. We got hot dogs. And I had lunch. I packed lunch, and my friend at work was like, "I'm gonna get hot dogs," and I was like, "Well, now I'm getting hot dogs. It's not
6 of
fair.
them.
Yeah, right.
Half
If
a-
he's getting hot dogs, why don't I get? I want hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, so
Lunch
Kmart
money.
terrible. Yeah, nobody took my lunch money. I was lucky. I'm not a very strong guy, so people just take my lunch money. It's easy.
I believe it.
Easy.
So do you have any great job? What's your best? Do you have a favorite job that you ever did, or did you just hate every job like most people? We'll start with you, Ryzen.
I mean, job I actually kind of liked up until recently, where it just got stale. I worked at Best Buy for like the last 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
and
nice.
really, the only perks I liked about it was one, Sundays were time and a half, which I mostly worked weekends. And two, great discounts on mostly accessories and other stuff, but like great discounts. So,
Nice.
being a gamer, it's always good to have discounts.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have a lot of my friends that are currently in North Carolina. I'm doxing myself here, who all worked at Best Buy. Like 3 or 4 of my new friends, and one of them I work with, and the other one I don't. That's a great story, John. Vlad, do you have a job you really like?
Yeah, my current one. Being a superhero is the best thing ever.
It's got to be fun, right? I mean, there's
It's the
times
best.
where it's probably not so fun.
Yeah, there's ups and downs. It's my
flying
papa was
joke.
also a superhero. My brother, he works for the military, but he is also a superhero. So it just made
Oh.
sense.
Okay.
I
Wait, is your
wasn't.
brother Steve Rogers?
No, that'd be awesome. Oh my god, I'd love that.
He works
No,
in the
he's
military.
he's known as the Ram. Yeah, he was born with slightly enhanced speed and a thicker skull. So he just
Thicker skull.
Ah.
That's good.
headbutts Al Qaeda. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, guns are effective too, but all right,
Mhm.
whatever you're gonna do.
My papa back in Russia was known as Prodon, which in Russian means the fart man. He was the
Fart
first.
man?
No.
Yes, he was the first human to do a supersonic fart. So it's pretty nice.
Okay. I don't want to know what that sounded like.
It's epic.
So if you're going supersonic, could you still hear it? Right, if you're already
What broke the sound
breaking the speed
barrier?
of sound,
So
yeah.
you hear the sound barrier break.
Do you?
Yeah.
Would you hear it over the fart though?
Yeah,
No, you just hear a loud bang.
You smell it before you'd heard it. Beardy Glass is great.
Yes.
It was actually secretly Chernobyl,
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
Now I get it.
My dad was in Russia.
That's why
dude.
it's radioactive.
Makes sense.
Absolutely shattering the speed barrier. All right.
Oh,
Big yikes. I'm sorry. So, if you could have an unlimited supply of one thing, let's not go money or gold. If you could have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? And Vlad, what could you go for?
It would be Reese's.
Reese's, nice.
In
Now,
a
are you going
heartbeat.
pieces? Are you going cups?
No,
Are you
cups.
going
Cups
sticks?
for days. I would bathe
Cups. Okay.
in Reese's cups.
I'm a pieces kind of guy.
I can
you know.
see the posters now. Okay.
Yeah. Just
You're in a
Reese's.
bathtub. You're all
everywhere.
covered. It's all good.
Yes.
Covered in Reese's. Yes.
Covered in Reese's. You
Mhm.
got the mask on. It's fantastic.
It'd be
Nice.
beautiful.
Oh, Peppermint Patty subscribing with Twitch Prime. Ladies and gentlemen, not to further dox myself, but my wife is now subscribed with Twitch Prime
Nice.
to the channel. Let's get some No, that's Vel. Let's get some buckets in the chat.
Buckets in chat.
Yo, buckets in the chat.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I would get Reese's cups and probably diabetes all at the same time. Yeah. My
So if you could have
I
an
wouldn't have
unlimited
this
supply of
sleek
insulin
look.
to go with, it's a Reese's cup that's half peanut butter, half insulin on the inside.
Yep.
Probably the best way to do it.
That's exactly it. I would no longer have this slim look. I would be quite plump.
Oh, and buckets in the chat.
Perfectly.
True Chevy. Oh, someone's tagging True Chevy. I see buckets in the chat now too.
Right.
We got everybody here tonight. Wow.
Full house.
This is great. So Ryzen, if you could have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of
I
your life.
was going to say, if there's no consequences, I was going to say candy itself, just like chocolate
Okay.
candy.
All
Is there-
candy.
What do you go for? What's your go-to?
Right now, I've been loving peanut M&Ms.
Mm.
Okay.
I mean, M&Ms in general. Also, like, I've actually recently found out there's a shareable bag of mini M&Ms.
Shareable.
You
Yep.
mean it closes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
bag
if I'm
of
done for the day, like I'm just like,
alarm.
when I'm done, I'm just like, yeah, I can
I'll
close it
share
off
with
and finish it
myself
later. Yeah. There's my dinner later. Yeah, if it's not candy, I probably should go for rum. I'm a good fan of
Wow, and we got two
Me
more
too.
too. Rymaster33 and Emotaculous. Thank you both so much. Emotaculous, not to further dox anybody, we actually went to college together. Yes, your boy
Oh.
went to college.
Ooh.
Nice.
I got that 2-year degree.
Educated.
I could only handle half a length of regular college, so it was
I
fine
feel you
though.
on that
I
one.
feel ya.
Yeah. I mean, I went for IT and then I just like moved, so it was good. Chevy Green
And here we are.
discriminates against you. Yeah, well, you're like a little ball. We were throwing you around at the gaming convention, so that was fun.
That makes Chevy
Susie,
fun, though.
are you going to be at the gaming convention this year?
At playthrough?
Playthrough. That's it. I'm so good with memory.
I don't know.
We could do a live episode if everybody can show up. I think that would be great.
It depends. I didn't go this past year because Adepticon was the same weekend. Adepticon is
Ooh.
more of a tabletop gaming
Wow.
and wargaming convention. So it's a hobbyers.
Nice.
And it was important that I get my work out there. Which I did. And it
That's
was
good.
insane. It was insane.
Absolutely. That's a little bit more important than getting drunk with Velok, eating too many margaritas the night before.
See, I did
I would think I
that
would actually
at
want.
Twitch Chicago, so.
Yeah.
Let's say I think I'd want to get drunk with Velok. I think it'd be fun.
I'm not
It was
gonna
actually, he was just feeding me margaritas all night, and then we took a bus down to a barcade, and then I was hungover for the convention most of the next day.
assume it is coffee.
Yep.
Yes, it's coffee.
Yeah. It's iced tea. So I told myself I wasn't gonna drink on the official True Gaming podcast, so I guess I won't. I don't want
I
to.
can't have beer.
I'm the host. I'm the one driving this bus poorly.
I have a koozie though. I could put my koozie on it.
There you go.
So,
If you're driving the bus, I am totally down for this adventure. Let's
Go. I'm holding on. But let's go.
so maybe as we start the next segment, I am thirsty. It's very warm in here. I have no air conditioning because I broke it. It's my fault. So
okay.
I feel sorry for you then.
no, so there you go. So Ryzen, we'll start with you. If you could trade lives with any particular celebrity or person, is there someone you would trade lives with?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh.
Just because I would love to have his charisma and his like just general like comedy just rolling off the tongue. Just
What if
I feel
what
like
if,
that,
what if
Good.
it didn't go that way though? What if you didn't get any of his qualities? You just changed lives with him? Would you change your mind?
and then I'd be in a lot of
that
movies, a
would-
lot of hot
Just,
actresses. Let me just tell you.
Swapped into the positions instead of taking.
I
over
mean,
the
I'd be a lot of.
personalities.
I'd be Deadpool then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
I'm fine with that too.
I feel like in that universe, I'd end up as a T.J. Miller. So I don't know.
That's definitely true.
TJ Miller. I love that.
So would you now, if you went Ryan Reynolds, would you try to revive Two Guys, a Girl, in a Pizza Place?
Two guys.
No, I would just never.
What
I would
is
just go
that?
back and never do Green Lantern.
There we go.
Like,
Better choice.
What,
or the
would
first
you do?
Deadpool.
Would you do a Van Wilder too?
I mean, that's still better than Green Lantern, so probably.
I got to agree with that.
Did you guys? Random side note.
And I actually saw Green Lantern, so I can say that.
True. Do you guys know who this like the story of Van Wilder, where that came from?
No, I was not aware. I didn't know that was a
guys-
story.
Yeah. Do you guys know the stand-up comedian Bert Kreischer, also known as
Oh, the machine. Yeah.
It's based off of his life in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it
did
made me
not
more
know
now.
that.
They were so lazy
Bernd
with the
Kreisler.
writing.
Nice.
Yeah, Bernd Kreisler. Exactly.
Yeah.
You remind me? Holy shit. It's awesome. But yeah, they were so lazy on the writing that some of his friends in the movie, that's their actual names.
Oh gosh.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some parts of that movie that I hope didn't happen in real life to people. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
definitely.
Bert wasn't handsome, so they took some liberties.
I hope he had a golf cart that he drove himself around the campus after being there
Probably.
for 7 years.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It probably happened.
that's the Animal House of our generation.
Yeah.
He's
Mm-hmm.
so okay, and Ryzen. Wait, sorry, we just did that. Vlad,
Yes.
if you could trade with a person or superhero, I guess who would it be?
None of the superheroes. That comics get tragic real fast. I would probably pick Jim Carrey. Yeah.
Okay,
He's my favorite guy of all time.
interesting. All right.
Mental breakdown and all. I love that guy.
Yeah. Mental enlightenment.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Right. Well, I mean, there was a period between Man in the Moon and an Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind where I don't think anybody really knew what was going on with him. So
Yeah.
that was a very interesting period in his life. But he is a phenomenal actor.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, his brain is like a sack of wet feral cats. There's just stuff going on, and we don't know what it is, but it's fantastic. I love him.
Susie, you got a person, you got a place or a thing that you would trade, a noun, if you will, that you would trade lives with?
Noun.
It could be proper noun. It's fine.
Elephant. No.
An elephant. All right.
It's good. How do I
Michelangelo,
Bacon,
maybe
you know?
sculpting. I don't know. The Venus de Milo.
There you go.
Whoever did the
Todd McFarlane.
Female Bob Ross.
Todd McFarlane is where I would.
Barb Ross.
You say Todd McFarlane?
Yes, they
That
did.
guy's awesome. Yeah, that guy's art is amazing.
He's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
That's who it would be.
Nice.
You're googling it, aren't you? Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know who
Spawn.
Todd McFarlane is because I'm uneducated
Yeah,
and
he created
uncultured.
Spawn. Also
Yeah,
drew
Oh,
some
wow.
of
and he makes
Also-
a lot of that.
he drew some of the best Spider-Man art that's
Yeah.
out there.
He's he's
And
pretty
he sculpts.
talented.
He sculpts.
He sculpts?
He sculpts too.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me? All the McFarlane toys are his.
No kidding?
Yeah, all the Assassin's Creed line.
That's crazy, actually.
You just JFK'd me. That's crazy. You blew
Whoa.
my mind.
Well, this is after dark, so
Too soon? Too
yeah,
soon?
you just
Always
Lincolned
too
him.
soon.
Too late.
Just
That is wonderful.
yeah.
Um,
I
Yep.
come with the best.
Okay, so here's something I'd like to. This show is educational. This is like MTV in the '90s, where we got to have like 90 seconds of educational information. So I'm going to teach you each
Lord.
week. Yep, about some new vernacular that the Zoomers are using. So if you're not familiar, Zoomers are the Generation Z. That's what jaded millennials like me are calling them. Is
Are they
Zoomers.
super fast?
No, they're like boomers
Zoom?
but young. So
Okay.
so it's a play on boomers.
Okay, I like it.
I learned, and this is probably years old, but I learned just last week what a Finstagram is. And if you're unfamiliar, it's a fake Instagram that you have where you would post like ugly selfies, private jokes, personal rants, pictures of outfits that you want like advice on, screenshots of like family texts and things like that you want to rant about. Something like a picture of yourself in the middle of a good cry. Things that are very personal that you only have a few people who have access to that. So it's very like I don't understand it. Right? Yeah. Oh, this is a great cry.
The real you, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Like people, like my friend. He's 22, so I guess I'm too old for him to be my friend. I'm only 49, by the way. So
you look great.
I don't look a day over 50.
Yeah, you're doing great.
So I'm 31. So he's 22. He's my student worker. He's my student, and he works for me. And he says his friend has a Instagram where she posts pictures, like horribly ugly selfies. There was one where she's just posting a video of her throwing up. And I'm like, what is the point of it? Well, that's a Finstagram. So if you have access, right. If you have access to someone's Finstagram, you are very close with them. So that is our first bit of youth vernacular. And then, what did you say about vernacular earlier?
Can we make vernacular a vernacular?
We'll make that. We'll get vernacular back into the modern lexicon.
Yeah, I can use vernacular on a whole bunch of ways. Like I fell down the stairs last week and almost broke my vernacular.
Dude, that's totally vernacular.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like a skating term. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom told me not to scratch my vernacular in public.
Dude, did you see her? Oh my God, her vernacular was out for everyone to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could definitely see that. Hopefully, that can make a comeback.
Dude, such a vernacular.
It's a vernacular. Yeah. And now the second, and I had absolutely no idea what this was. I actually had to call the 22-year-old. He didn't know, so I had to look to even younger people. My 16-year-old nephew on the Facebook, somebody had posted a happy birthday, and he said, "Happy birthday, bro. Been a grip. Stay young and live it up." And I'm like, "What? What? Been a grip? What? Like
grip?
Like a grip? Like grip?"
I think I just got older.
Like, yeah, it's like it's been a grip. I don't know, and I had to. I'm like, hey man, it's been great. It's been strong, or I had no idea. Apparently, been a grip just mean it's been a while, and that's it.
Grip.
What the hell?
What could the letter stand for?
Where did that even come from?
I don't know. I had to look it up on the interweb, and then I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, fellow youth, how's the hippity hoppity going? And then he blocked me, so I had to ask somebody else.
Vladnacular.
Vladnacular.
I like it.
It's a portmanteau, as it were.
Whatever that was. Was that
we'll try to get portmanteau back in the lexicon too.
We get shway.
You better trademark Vladnacular. Let's get that on your next T-shirt.
Yeah,
we'll get it right there.
Get trademarked.
I'll get like a patch on my hat of the Vladnacular.
I like it. I'll get a tattoo around my nipple.
I haven't played Fortnite in a grip.
It's been a grip.
Geez.
It's been a grip since I played Fortnite. They were already using it, and we're all smarter now because of this. Yeah. So yeah, and so just say Fortnite like a normal person. So here's the problem with that, Beardy Glasses. If I say it's been a grip since I played Fortnite, I can't say that. I can't say it's been a fortnight since I played Fortnite. It's not. Yeah. You can't do that.
Fortnite.
That makes sense.
That's 2 weeks, right?
It's been a fortnight.
It's been a grip since I gripped my vernacular. It works.
So yeah, you don't want to do a grip in public. Definitely, you don't want to. Yep. So I had to. So I dabbed on Fleek Fam. Back at him, he was flexing on me. I dabbed on the haters, and then I did a meme and skedaddled. So
Did I just have a stroke? What just happened?
Gee willikers.
So yeah, I did it. I did a
listening
meme.
to baseball.
You like that? So
Yeah.
hey, that's your boy. Once you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Smack that.
That's also
Like
something
button.
I got to stop doing at work. I'll get called for IT. So I'll go up to a classroom and I'll walk in and it'll be 52 students in the classroom and the teacher's up front. And I just bust open the door. I'm like, yo, what up? It's your boy. And I gotta stop doing that at work. One of these days I'm gonna do that and the dean is gonna be in there like watching the class.
That reminds me of Vine back in the day. Yo, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
TRUfam.
It's your boy vernacular.
Yeah. It's your boy.
Yo, it's your boy uncircumcised vernacular coming in hot. All right, so welcome to the last episode of TRUfam After Dark. We really appreciate you coming out.
Yes.
Wasn't me.
All right. I have some trivia. Let me grab myself a beverage. Give me just one moment, please.
Let him
Talk
grab his
amongst
vernacular.
yourselves, but just do it quietly. All right, hold on.
Rude.
Wait,
God.
do I talk to myself quietly?
Is he dancing?
It's adorable.
It's pretty adorable.
He's definitely a father. He just doesn't know it yet. She's Tots Preggers.
That's the
He's a
baby right
dad.
there. He's bringing the
He's a
baby to
dad.
stream.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on that beverage.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. They worked very hard to get here.
How's your golf swing doing?
Actually, I shot 79 on Sunday when I went out. Played
does that
18, so
mean?
I'm very happy with that.
79 out of what?
Out of 72. I don't want to talk about it. It means I'm okay at the Gloff.
Yes.
Also, that's the primary game I play on stream. I never answered that question. Tang, if you're watching this stream and you want to sponsor me, please let me know. I never answered that. I pretty much just play golf games on my stream.
There you go. I've
even secured twitch.tv/the golf guy. I don't think I'm going to do anything with it.
You've got it.
But I own that.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yo, I got it. So there you go. 72 is the score if you get all pars on the course. So there you go. Yeah, Tang. Tang is where it's at. I saw it in the store. I had to buy it. I hadn't thought about Tang since Married with Children in the 90s. He was making tangwiches for the kids. Hey kids, I made you a tangwich.
Oh, yes.
And it was just bread with the tang powder like in between the slices. That was a sandwich.
That's a cure for cancer. Bread and tang.
Lingo is right. It was the first time that I had beaten him in a while. Nice. Your dad is a single-digit handicap this year. That is amazing. That was very good. Beardy, I'm going to have to crush your dad in golf. Sorry to say it.
Is he in the wheelchair? Why is he handicapped?
Hey. Single-digit. He only has one finger.
Oh, so. Good for him. He likes to point a lot.
All right. Who wants to go first for trivia? Susie, I don't have any trivia for you. I'm sorry. Unless you know The Office.
Oh, my God. Guys, it would go bad.
I'll try it out.
Well, so Vlad, I have Captain America and Hulk trivia for you, as well as Iron Fist.
Sweet.
All right, so let's start. I have 5 questions for you.
Okay.
If you win, you get to keep being on the show.
Awesome.
If not, Susie, cut your camera off immediately, and you are never allowed back in the TRUgaming Discord. So, question 1. Captain America made his debut in 1941 in Captain America Comics #1. Mm-hmm. What historical figure is he punching in the face on the cover of the comic book?
Hitler.
That is correct. Do we have a ding sound effect? Bing! No, we don't have a supersonic fart sound effect, I believe.
That comic is also seen in Iron Man 2 when Tony Stark opens the chest that his father left him. That comic is in that box.
Oh, that's pretty great. Actually, I really like that.
Yeah, take that, Hitler.
All right, question 2.
Okay.
Captain America is from what country? No, Captain America was found in a block of ice in 1964. Who found
Yes.
him?
Namor in Alaskans.
Okay, that's
Yep.
that's probably more correct. I had the Avengers, and that's so you're probably, yeah. I'm just I don't know, man.
Ding.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a ding for that.
Yep. That's
Can I
awesome.
get? Is there like a doorbell sound effect I can play on YouTube? Watch there
Yeah.
be an ad before it or
Get
something.
a screaming goat.
A screaming goat.
Yeah,
A screaming
that's a
goat.
That's screaming goat.
The Taylor Swift song. Siren.wa. But why can't play that over the thing? All right. Okay. I
I'm not
have
touching that.
a Hulk question.
Okay, lay it
Where
on
the
me.
Hulk's most famous catchphrase is
Yes. Hulk smash.
correct. What is his other catchphrase?
Hulk strongest one there is.
That is correct. Oh boy, I
I
should have
love you,
gotten some
Vlad.
harder questions for you. This is great. You
I
were way
might
too
be
good at
pretty
this.
well read. That bed is sitting on books. It has no legs. It's just books under this thing.
What is that? A futon?
It's a. The wife calls it a summer bed.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
couch.
It's like a
But
guest
we've
bed.
had it
Yeah.
all year, so I
That's
don't know
what you
why it's a
make.
summer bed.
You make the guess that you don't really like. They get that one.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it
for
only
some-
has a throw pillow. It doesn't even get a regular pillow. Do you give them that scratchy blanket, like you
Yeah.
get at a sleepover from your
We
friend who
put
doesn't
my
like
mom
you?
on that bed. I'm not sure why. She's small though, so she fits.
All right. The Iron. Oh, this is so easy. Now that I know you know things.
Oh, I
Iron
know all
Fist
of it.
is currently known for being part of the Defenders.
Yes.
What other superhero team was he a part of?
Like out of the many, he's part of the Avengers as well.
That is correct. I was
Heroes
looking
for
for
Hire as
Avengers
well.
or New Avengers. Thank you.
Mhm. Heroes for
I'm
Hire.
not good at. You gotta
We
get
had
better.
one in chat.
I got you, boo.
Yeah, we've
What do we
got
got? What do we got? Namor is part of the Avengers. Beardy, thank you. I'm dumb. We
What
know
is-
this. Why'd you give me a show?
Beardy has a good question.
What is
let's
the
see.
name of Hulk's son?
Oh, what is
Which
the name
one?
of Hulk's
Because
son?
there's two.
Which
The
one?
second one I don't know. The first one is Scar. The second son was released. It was written into a story at a later time. I can't remember that guy's name. He's an asshole.
So his
Evil
first son's
character.
name is Scar. His first son
Scar.
killed Mufasa.
Exactly.
Crap!
Yeah.
Twist.
It all
It was
it all
Disney all
ties
along.
together. It was always
That's why
Disney.
Dis-
Damn
That's why
it!
Disney
it's
bought Marvel so they could connect the two.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
So, fun fact: Thor Ragnarok, the planet that they did Ragnarok on, Sakaar, in the comics, that is where Hulk meets his wife.
Oh,
Mhm.
interesting.
Beautiful story known as Planet Hulk. It's my favorite comic of all time. Read it. It gets emotional.
Is that hold on? Is that the one? This is such good content. Me trying to think about comics that I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he gets launched to his own through a wormhole and ends up on that planet,
Yes.
takes over the planet, and then attacks Earth with the planet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the cool.
Oh, let me
part.
get a supersonic fart for me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it
Iculus,
goes from
right?
Planet Hulk to World War Hulk, and Hulk comes to Earth and claps those cheeks. It's pretty nice.
he's clapping those Mount Rushmore cheeks. He's got.
Yeah.
He's rubbing
Hulk-
two plateaus together.
He
All
beats
right.
the crap out of everybody. Cracks the eastern seaboard with a footstep. It was
Before he came back, it was just called the Canyon, and now it is Grand.
yeah, it is correct.
So that is, I'm fired. So, and then the last trivia question. Yo, it's still layman's term. What's going on, guys? Iculus, thank you so much for the raid with the party of 4. I really appreciate it. Iculus, party of 4. Your table is ready.
Welcome. Come
Which
on in.
which actor
Okay.
played the best version of the Hulk? And this is not a
Ooh.
subjective question. This is an objective question.
It's just Edward Norton.
No, it is Lou Ferrigno from the 7th. Thank you.
See, I like Edward Norton because he knows how to praise.
Actually, honestly, I'm a big fan of Edward Norton. It's a shame that everything else about that movie wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Edward Norton is phenomenal. Do you have a favorite Edward Norton movie that's not The Hulk?
Fight Club.
Fight Club's good. Ryzen, you got one?
I haven't watched a lot of movies, to be honest. So
Illusionist
I
is also good.
gotta catch up on my movie watching.
I'm a big fan. I like Death to Smoochie. That's a good Robin Williams movie. I like that.
God.
All right, so Bill Bixby. What about your boy Bill Bixby?
That's a lot of bees.
That's a lot of bees. Your boy Bill Bixby.
Not Bill Cosby.
No, maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So, all right, that is you were 5 for 5. I'll give you credit for Edward Norton. I'll do that. I mean, he was in The Prestige, so it's fine. Or was he the illusionist? He was the illusionist. I don't know anything about anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the same movie. They came out at the same time.
They're the same.
The Prestige is objectively better. The Illusionist is also very good. There was a time where this same movie kept coming out. Ants, A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Deep Impact and Armageddon. Volcano and Dante's Peak. Like, it was the same.
Mm-hmm.
Still kind of like that, though. It's just now there's a bigger gap
That's
between
DC and Marvel.
Right.
Yep.
Vicious cycle.
It is. It's not very good. All right, let's see. Don't get mad, get Vlad.
Woo!
Sorry, I just have to refill my mug. All right, more Tang. Thank you very much, Tang.
More tank.
Ryzen, are you ready for some Office trivia?
Yes. I'm gonna feel awful if I'm not
I
getting these
am
right.
a big fan of The Office trivia. We came in second last time we did trivia as a group. Me, Lingo from the chat, and Layman's Turn from the chat. All in the chat today. We get some chats in the chat. Chat. We came in first 2 times ago, and then we came in second the first time we did it as well. So we like this. I'm going to start out with an easy one. We're doing Office trivia. What was Oscar's team name at trivia?
Quercy Bears.
That was one of the team names. He was Aesop's Foibles.
Oh, that's what it was.
So, unfortunately, Beardy, I need you to ban him from the server forever.
First question, too.
Michael goes to New York. What is his favorite pizza place in New York? His favorite New York pizza place. Ooh, it's tough ones.
Kicked straight to the taint. Holy crap.
Beardy says you have officially been banned.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Dun, dun, dun.
It is a nationwide chain that is absolutely nothing to do with New York style pizza, if that helps, which is kind of the joke.
Papa John's?
I'm gonna have to. It's a Sbarro.
Yeah.
He is eating at a Sbarro's. Yeah. All
I
right.
don't even know what that is.
Rymaster got it. Sbarro's is a pizza chain. It's
that's
Yep.
not the best
It's
pizza
like
either.
brick oven kind of pizza. It's all right. All right. So, Roy.
Not a good start.
Roy Anderson has a brother. What is his brother's name?
Oh,
This is some tough question. I don't, we could do middle names if you want. I have all the middle names here ready to go.
God, why am I blanking on these so hard right now? I just watched the season 2.
If you get the other 3 right, if you get these 3, you'll be unbanned.
Smack your vernacular around. It might jolt you.
Vernacular, your vernacular.
Oh, God.
Susie, do you want to help him out? Do you know? Susie, you watch The Office? No?
No, I don't watch TV.
Oh man,
No TV. Oh, no.
I don't know why I'm so bad with trivia too. So I knew this was gonna happen. I'm always bad at on the spot trivia.
It's tough, yeah. You watch people
Wilfred.
online. You're like, you idiot, the dumbest person ever.
Yeah,
And then as soon as you're the one in the hot seat, it's just nothing in your head. It's just a DVD thing bouncing around.
I can't think of the name, so I'm just gonna go Travis.
Travis. It is Kenny.
Oh,
It is Kenny.
I was hoping it was going to be Louis Anderson. Love that guy.
It could have been, or Pamela. So Pam almost married him. And Pam almost married Roy Anderson. That was the closest to Pamela Anderson she wanted to be. All right, so let's see. Let us go for. Ooh.
Vlad Smacular.
Here's a middle name question.
Ooh.
How well do you know the core members of the show? What is Ryan's middle name? Do you know Ryan's middle name? Kelly says it a few times in the show. for Smacular.
I don't know his.
Vlad
I don't
Smacular.
know.
Ryan
don't-
Bailey Howard. His middle name is Bailey.
Yeah.
I had never heard that. All right.
I actually, I can't even remember that, so I don't remember if I heard it.
You were so close to the Quernstein Bench too, because that was one of them.
Yeah.
There was the ladies. Gaga was one of them as well.
Like, I got
I
the
remember.
Einsteins was the team
The
that won.
Einsteins, and everybody got it. The answer to the question was Einstein, and everybody got it right, except ironically the Einsteins.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, so during the fun run, the Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Run Race for the Cure fun run. Who went to go get drinks? 3 people hopped in a cab and left. Do you remember who they were?
It was Stanley, Oscar.
Spilling
Can't remember the third
condensation.
person.
Think old. He was in the over 80
Creed.
division. There you go. You're 80, 82. That's right. All right. We'll give you. We'll let you stay. So there you go.
That was
I'm sorry. Those were more
I still
difficult than
love
I
you.
thought. I do apologize. I have a list here of like. I have 70 something questions on
Holy
my thing.
crap.
I should have
I should have known them because I'm on like my season, so like I should have known this. But these are also like.
What was the last episode you watched? What was the most recent one?
The one I watched was the one where Joe Bennett's character comes in, or after they buy
Okay.
out, where Saber comes in.
Saber comes in. Who's the celebrity that's in the video that Michael wants to come in and help?
I can't. Yeah, see,
Is it Jesus?
I can picture him. I can see it. I can't think of the name.
Think of a famous surfer, and then work backwards from his last name.
I don't know surfers, man.
Christian Slater was in.
That's what it was.
Yeah, he's the one. Is Christian Slater back there? He gets it. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Let's see. We have some random topics here.
Nice.
I want to play a game. Have you ever played Hot or Not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. So then you know the rules.
I went to high school.
This
Let's
is gonna
do
be
this.
exactly. All right. So we'll start it off. Hot or not? Coffee.
Hot.
Hot? Okay. Vlad.
I don't drink coffee.
Okay. Tea. Do you go hot or not for tea?
Tea, yeah, definitely hot.
Tea. Okay. All right. So hot tea. I'm an iced tea kind of guy. I'm also an iced coffee kind of guy. Susie, hot or not? Breakfast. Hot breakfast.
Hot.
Okay. No milk and cereal.
I mean, I like it, but prefer.
Okay. French toast is better. Definitely. Cookies. Hot or not?
Hot.
Hot. Yeah. I'll go warm. There's no
Magma
warm
chocolate
option, though.
chips. Magma chocolate chips.
Okay, you want just the chocolate to burn your tongue.
Yeah.
Listen.
It's got to be nice and
Mushy.
what is it like?
Gooey. Yeah,
gooey.
kind of like yeah. All right, can I be a little controversial here on TRUfam After Dark?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't like brownies with chocolate chips in them. I think it ruins the brownie.
Yeah, it's too much chocolate.
I can see that. I can see that.
Thank you, Vlad. That's exactly what it is.
Too much.
It ruins. It's too much chocolate. I want the cakey goodness or the fudgy goodness. I don't want the crunchy fudgy goodness. It's no good. That's why I don't do nuts. I don't do nuts in my coffee or in my brownies. Oh, Iculus is not happy with that. G Fuel, hot or not? G Fuel. Do you mix some G Fuel into like hot water?
What is G Fuel?
It is a liquid powder with, I believe, there's caffeine and
Oh, isn't it
amphetamine.
pre-workout?
And
Yeah.
It's technically a pre-workout, but same towards gamer.
it's fruit flavored Adderall, I believe.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you mix and
That's
drink.
That's why I can't have caffeine most of the time. Is I take Adderall. So
there you
ADHD is
go.
great.
This is
but
my Adderall.
caffeine is like
I take Adderall and caffeine.
I've got
Oh.
my Adderalls right here,
There
so
you
that's fine.
yeah, ADHD is great.
All right. So I guess hot or not. That worked out pretty well. Hot or not? Me? No. Pop-Tarts. Ooh.
Depends on the Pop-Tart, but I usually eat mine not.
S'mores. Let's go the best flavor, s'mores. I mean, there's no other best flavor. It's s'mores. There's,
Cinnamon.
there's no argument.
Brown sugar.
Brown
cinnamon.
sugar's no good.
I
Peanut
do
butter
not.
in it.
I do not.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
No?
There's a peanut butter Pop-Tart?
There is.
What?
Well, you said
What?
s'mores. Other
Yeah.
flavors is
You
s'mores.
put peanut butter on your s'mores?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Alright, I
learned
can do
something
that.
today.
it's so good. Warm
Do you have
peanut
some
butter,
more,
guys.
or like, can you have some more of it if you even have anything to begin with? All right. I apologize for that. So Ryzen, you don't watch television. Do you watch movie, or you don't watch movies? You watch television?
Yeah.
You got like a favorite show that's on air right now?
Yes.
I don't watch any like. I don't have cable, to be honest.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, neither do I.
Streaming services for days.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not my parents. No, I don't think anybody our age has cable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think there's really a current show that I watch right now.
Okay. All right. Then what you got? One like a favorite of all time?
Tie between The Office and How I Met Your Mother.
Ooh, How I Met Your Mother's a good one.
Okay. Got you.
How many times does the Naked Man work? How often is that successful?
1 out of 3 times.
That's correct. Oh, is it 1 or 2 out of 3?
1 out of 3 times. The
Was
first
it
2
one out
don't
of-
work. It's the third time that works
That's right. That's right.
because
All right.
it worked for. Or, no, what is it?
I thought it only didn't work for Barney. It worked for Ted and it worked for Marshall.
I guess it is
Or
2 out of 3
Lily.
times.
Yeah, it worked for Lily. Okay. So yeah, no nudity on the show. Let me. I don't want to get in trouble. Showing that taco meat. I don't want to get in trouble. Vlad, you got like a favorite television program?
So the program that me and Claudia, my wife, just is on Amazon Prime. It's called Carnival. It's Orlando Bloom.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Orlando
8
Bloom.
episodes. It's fantasy based, so it's like up and coming England area, but there are fairies and satyrs and like mystical things that are part of normal society. And what they call creatures or crits are pushed out. They're not accepted as normal people. So
Nice.
there's a lot of different racism throughout it. And Orlando Bloom is a badass in it. It's a very good series.
Now I want to watch it.
Yes, it's on Amazon Prime.
You sold. What else can you do with that?
I could sell you my vernacular.
That's not gonna die.
All right, I hadn't heard of that, but that actually doesn't sound bad. Orlando Bloom. We here at TRUfam After Dark agree. We all agree that Orlando Bloom is a very attractive gentleman.
You should see him now.
We could certainly, yeah. He's probably gotten better with age.
Yes.
I'm a married man, so. All right. So everybody's kind of got that one, like bad movie or like terrible actor that they really like. You got like a guilty pleasure movie that you like, Ryzen?
I don't know.
Like for me, I'm a big fan of like, I don't know what you call them, like prison or boxing movies. Like I'm a sucker for any boxing movie. I'll just watch it. There's probably terrible movie compared to anything else, but I'll love it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or like those movies where it's like a bunch of people trapped in a room. Love that stuff. Language. Love it.
Good job.
Saw 2. All those people trapped in a house. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that stuff. That's my guilty
torture
pleasure.
porn.
Yeah, it kind of is. I like the ones that aren't so much the torturing. I like the ones where they're all trying to figure it out. But yeah, that's correct.
Nice.
You got like a genre or anything you go to, like just where you don't even want to think?
There's a movie called Stealth that had Jessica Biel and like Jamie Foxx in it that everyone did not like for whatever reason because the plot line made no sense.
Jamie Foxx is in it.
But I actually am like a fan of like fighter jets, or I used to be like a huge fan. Like I actually want to go in the Air Force, but I can't because classes.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all I want to do is I want to go to the Air Force to fly jets. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. So and I can't even do that. But,
So if you could have an unlimited supply of jets, you would go for that?
yeah.
Nice.
like that.
Beardy says that the Naked Man success rate is 4 out of 5, 80% success with 2 unnamed girls, Tracy's roommate and Robin. His only miss was with Tracy. Lily was 1 for 1, 100%. Naked Woman to change the subject, reason 49. Ted 1 for 1, 100%. Elevator Girl, horrible person. Barney was 0 for 1, unnamed girl that kept his clothes and pushed him out the door. And then Robin and Ted on Valentine's Day. All right.
What?
I mean, that's
Don't worry about it.
statistics, but the guy that actually came up with it and told everyone, it said he worked 2 out of 3 times.
2 out of 3. So,
Yeah.
Vlad, let me tell you about How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother is a sitcom that was on CBS, I believe.
Yeah.
Went for 9
remember
seasons. Yep, it has not held up.
No.
Barney Stinson is a horrible human being who has sexually assaulted way too many people. And this whole thing, The Naked Man, was actually basically also an assault that would never fly these days. So there you go. The whole idea was that if you suddenly had no clothes on in front of a woman in her apartment, then that would 2 out of 3 times that would work to hook up with her. And now that I'm discussing this, that is horrible. That is absolutely terrible to do to
My
a person.
wife wouldn't even take her head off.
No, I would get kicked out of my own marital bed. Is that what
I
you're
would
calling it, a marital
burst out
bed?
laughing. I would.
I'd go, huh? And she'd go, nah.
Nah.
All right. I'm going to go sit on the couch.
She'd go, we're at Target. Put your clothes on. So,
Put down a
I'm
towel.
I know
gonna-
this is Walmart, but still.
yeah.
Vlad, cover your vernacular.
So, all right, there you go. Vlad, you got like a guilty pleasure, type of movie or actor or
So,
genre that
there's-
you go to?
There's one movie that is a guilty pleasure, and it is the only musical I will actually watch, and it's Across the Universe.
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's good. Across the Universe has what I think is the better version of I Just Seen a Face. I wish it was a little bit longer. It's like the shortest song in that movie. I will say the kid singing behind the car, that wasn't as good. But the rest, that movie as a whole really isn't bad. I liked it, definitely. All right, that's good to know. I warned you about this. Actually, Susie, you got one?
Guilty pleasure movies?
Yep, or like a genre of
Dungeons
movie
and
or like
Dragons.
a TV show.
The second
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons movie. It is
Oh,
I
dear
didn't even
Lord.
know they made more than one.
so horrible, but I love it so much.
Wow,
That's bonkers.
So much.
nice.
And
Yeah.
I hate Tom Cruise.
He's in a Dungeons and Dragons movie. I didn't even know
No,
this.
he's
I'm gonna
not
have
in
to.
it.
I'm gonna have
He's
to
not
watch
in
that.
it. No,
Did he
it's got,
run? Did he run in the movie? Because he runs every movie.
That's all he does is run. It's run the movie.
You can't catch me, gay thoughts.
Yeah, Ryzen. That's fine. I was just thinking about it. So there's a movie. It was a made-for-TV Nickelodeon movie that is a
Okay.
musical that my wife and I have seen probably 100 times, and it's called Rags, and it's from 2012, and it is a Cinderella-type story movie. The kid has he has his evil stepbrothers, and he's got the evil stepdad, and he's a singer. And that's like, it's the movie. It's so bad, and we love it. It's amazing. So my wife is a sucker for anything Cinderella, any Cinderella type movie, a Cinderella story, Cinderella story if the shoe fits, another Cinderella story, like all those Cinderella movies. Love it.
Yep.
The 2015 Disney one. Actually, I really like the live action 2015
I
Disney
loved it.
Cinderella.
There was a live action?
I thought it was good.
I cried.
Yeah, in 2015 they did a live action Cinderella movie. Disney did.
Oh,
And it's honestly, it's way better than the live action Beauty and the Beast they did.
really?
You didn't
Okay.
And then
like
it
it?
has to be. It
was
was
alright.
fine, but I don't know. It
I'm
did
not a fan
answer
of
a question I
bestiality,
had.
so
This is
it wasn't
true.
my.
What about?
That's
Are you
my
a fan
favorite.
of Stockholm Syndrome?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Okay.
That's all right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
The live action Beauty and the Beast movie did answer a question I've always had about the Beauty and the Beast universe, which is how did none of these people remember that there was a prince and a castle
Right.
if this was like 20 years ago?
Yeah.
And they did answer that in the thing. And then also the piano spit out all of his keys at a person, and then when he came back to being a human, he had no teeth. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense. So there you go. People did not like Gaston. I'm sorry, not Gaston. LeFou. People were not happy with LeFou in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because they. it was so ridiculous because they're like, oh, he's possibly gay. And it's like, did you not watch the old cartoon?
Yeah,
He was
exactly.
I
all
was
about,
in love with him in the
he
cartoon.
was all about Gaston.
He
He's like,
sang a whole
this guy-
song about wanting to be inside of Gaston. I mean,
Yeah. Gaston really gets his
Occupy
vernacular
him.
going.
I really want to
Cogsworth
sing.
was terrible.
I could go to the toilet and the contents would be better than the live action Beauty and the Beast movie.
I
Definitely.
enjoyed it. I didn't
It
hate
was-
it or anything.
It was okay. Definitely. The cartoon's definitely superior. But the cartoon version of Cinderella, it's debatable. That's actually a question. Whether or not you like the cartoon better or the movie better is entirely up to personal opinion.
Mhm.
But I think that the cartoon of Beauty and the Beast did a much better job than the movie.
Mhm.
And it's, I'm sure, way better than the live action Lion King and Aladdin movies. So, yep.
Mhm.
I have not
say
seen
they're
either,
making-
yet I will pass judgment on both.
I'm pretty sure they're making a new live action. Now think about it.
You cut off. What was it? A live action what?
D&D movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
That's a
Yeah.
rumor all the time, and I never know if it's true or not.
They
They're
made a
teasing
World of
me.
Last I
Warcraft
heard.
one. Where's the Dungeons and Dragons movie?
That's what I was telling you.
Right? I mean, if World of Warcraft came out, they got a South Park episode.
I think I saw the article on if I remember it. That's my main source for movie news.
I feel it's similar about Chris Hemsworth, but I don't want to pork him. Why not, Beardy?
Come on, Gaston.
That was good.
There you go, and that brings me into my next segment.
Nice.
I told you about on the way in. So
Segway.
Segway. What are segways? How do they work? They only have two wheels, but they've got like a gyroscope in them. So, do you remember Segway? Is anybody even still doing those? Remember when the guy who owned Segway died? All right,
There's
so
still cops on them.
No, they're called hoverboards now.
oh yeah, they're Paul Blarts.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. All right, so impressions. Everybody does something. Most people, at least everybody I've ever met, has a Christopher Walken. They have an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mhm.
They're just fun to do. They're both people who are just fun to talk like.
Mhm.
But I want to know. So, Vlad, you mentioned that
Yes.
you have one. So, yes, please.
Yes. So my sidekicks that are in the chat are I pulled out anytime I play Overwatch, and I don't mean my vernacular. It's McCree in Overwatch. I don't know how I got the impression. I think I was just bored and tried it when I was playing. I was like, okay, I can improve that. So I started listening to the voice lines that you can get. I was like, oh yeah, I got this. So of course the main one being, it's new. And then there's
That's great.
I'll be your Huckleberry. And then what's the other one? You look familiar. Ain't I killed you before?
It's really
Those
good.
are really good. Awesome.
Yeah. I try my best.
I like to do. Yeah, I'll play with. If you've played Destiny,
Mm-hmm.
I every time I'll walk into my friend's office at work because he plays Destiny in real life as well, and I just go, "When you whisper to the void, does it whisper back?" Or if I have a ticket from, like, "What puzzles do you bear, Guardian?" So those are fun to do, absolutely. And then my neighbor plays Overwatch, so every once in a while, he's 17, so I'll hit him with the,
Mhm.
"I'm not a young man anymore." That's that's a classic.
Yep.
Ryzen, you got one?
There's a few I can do actually.
Nice.
One of my favorites I like to do is what's his name? Yogi Bear. Hey, boo boo, you want to go steal a picnic basket?
Hey, boo-boo.
I can also do the Gorsh. Yeah.
Oh,
Wake me up. I can't wake up.
Goofy.
oh,
I like
it
it.
reminds me very much of Pro ZD doing the
Yep.
yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I can
Beautiful.
also do the
Mhm.
SpongeBob laugh.
Yep.
Figured out how to do that
Always
one.
a good one.
Yes. I used to be able to do a Scooby Doo, but I haven't been able to do it in years since my voice dropped deeper.
Yay, puberty.
Like school, man.
It's not bad.
Like Zoinks. Hey, can I
Nice.
do this for a Scooby snack?
It's not bad.
That's good. I like that. That's
I'm
great.
impressed. For sure.
So I know I watched a video when was it Tom Kenny when he does the voice, he does a thing for the
The
SpongeBob.
throat smack. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does that. Yep.
Yeah.
I've never tried it, but yeah, there you
Give it
go.
a shot.
Ah!
You know,
that
something
is
like
pretty
that.
good.
So
If you round it, you're almost there.
Yeah.
if you put it in with something like,
It's not enough to look like Squidward.
you have to act like him too.
Ah!
It wasn't bad. Holy
That was
shit.
good. Yeah. Yeah, that's your resume now.
I'll put that on a thing. I'll get on Fiverr.
Yeah.
I could do IT work. I could also voice SpongeBob on command.
Yeah, you want me to wish happy birthday to you damn kid as a SpongeBob? $5. Put it on Fiverr.
I like it.
You said you got any others?
I
I love hearing people do impressions. It's always like my favorite thing. It's great.
What's up, Doc?
You did the goofy.
Despicable.
You did the goofy. I was gonna hit you with the oh boy.
Oh boy! I actually used to do that when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I would just do that to the drive-thru randomly some nights because I was just bored and I was like, "Oh, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. How may I help you?"
Oh my goodness.
My wife is terrified of Mickey Mouse.
Really?
What?
Oh, how are you, Claudia? And scare the shit out of her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Poor lady.
Give us like an I'm gonna eat your soul as Mickey. That's a good one.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna eat your soul, little boy. Come over to my house.
You guys need
Show
to
me your
follow Brock
vernacular.
Baker. Yeah.
Show me your vernacular.
Oh jeez. Susie, can you
goodness.
do any?
Susie, yeah, you got something?
I don't have like any like characters or anything like that. I do voices when we used to play D&D. Like I have a goblin voice that you guys
Yes.
are really gonna hate me for if I do it.
Please do it.
I'd like to hear it.
I would love to.
Okay. What's going on?
Nice. Yeah.
It's adorable.
I'm getting kind of a 80s New Jersey
Yeah.
mob wife kind of. Hey, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It's beautiful.
I don't do a Batman voice.
Come on, Rachel. Rachel.
Riddle me this, Batman. If you aim to give us a shot, we'll riddle you.
Is it
I say, boy.
is it a helicopter?
Really seals in the flavor.
What part of what I said would be helicopter? No, Batman. This comes out of the end of a gun. Injustice.
Injustice.
Oh, this is the best.
In an order that would surprise you. God, I love that guy.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Every once in a while, I get yelled at work. People walk by me like, "Hey, Peter," because I'll hit them with the what's going on?
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Joe too, hey, Peter. We're all here to
Hey,
have some
Peter.
lunch. Joe, what are you doing here with these other parallelograms? You mean paraplegics, Peter?
Yeah. Oh, my camera's out though. See if it'll focus back in.
It's your friendly blurry hood Vlad.
There we go. Oh, hi guys.
Hey, there we go. That was interesting.
I can also do Consuela from Family Guy.
Oh.
Princess
yeah.
Classic.
on a banana hammock.
No, Mr. Superman not here.
No.
No, I use Windex.
You're fat. Keep you warm. No.
Yeah. No, Mr. Superman not here.
Less Joe, more Kronk. So I don't really know. Like, I'm not. What poison? Yeah, the poison for Cusco. That poison. Like, I don't. I haven't seen Kronk. I haven't seen The Emperor's New Groove in far too long, which is a shame. That's probably a crime, to be honest.
So what was that?
Definitely.
I could do the surprised voice for the Covenant from Halo. The what? When you would run into the room, start shooting, and they're like,
What? That's wonderful. Oh man.
Sean Connery.
Oh, yes, a lot of people do a Sean Connery. I love it.
30,
That's another
what is
one.
it?
That's like a Christopher Walken level. Like everybody's got kind of a Sean Connery.
32 no's and 1 yes. Still yes.
Why don't you take a shit right over there? Why don't you just shit right over there? Like
Sean Connery's the best.
Yeah,
I
you know
love
what
him.
his favorite sport and time of day is, right? Tennis. That's like people at work are like, yeah, so we'll have the meeting around tennis, and I'm like, oh, Sean Connery's favorite sport,
Tennis.
and then they're like, yeah, all right, you get one more.
That's all you get, one more.
I work at a dental school, and the number of times I've said it's time to go to the dentist when it's 2:30 is staggering. Because it's when you're tooth hurty. When it's 2:30, you have to go to the dentist.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, please don't touch my vernacular.
Oh,
Is that Christopher Walken? Please don't touch my vernacular. Is that the staggering?
I got a fever. A
There
only
you go.
prescription. More cowbell. Yeah, my accent it messes up a lot of my.
It makes it
English.
better. No, it
No.
definitely improves it.
Proves it.
It really does.
Yeah, Russian.
Oh
stuff.
yeah. All right. Let's see. You got like a good
Vlad has an accent. No.
like a good knock joke or like a good family friendly joke that you like to tell? Perhaps a dad joke or a real groaner.
I'm bad on spot memory, so no, I got nothing.
Does my vernacular count as a groaner?
I did. The only joke I've ever told at like an open mic or something. I was going up there because I was half drunk and I was singing Beastie Boys, and while the dude was setting up like on the drums, I just looked out of the crowd. I was like, I've been seeing a lot of people wear camo sweatshirts lately, or have I? And like 3 people in the audience were like, "Oh, what the hell?" That's the best. That's like the best reaction you can get to a to a bad like joke or pun.
One of my favorite jokes, I got it from an old YouTube video. And I have to do it in a proper accent. So it's 2 giraffes walk into a bar. There's the bar. Oh, shit. Hold up. No, it's lion walks into a bar, lays down. 2 giraffes follow in, look at the bartender and goes, oh, shit, no. How's it go? I lost it.
That's about how I tell jokes.
That sounds good.
It's my wife's favorite joke, and I can't remember. Screw it. Never mind.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I'll have
We'll
to
get
ask
her in
if she
there.
knows.
She could tell it. Let's get her on the. She's now the guest. Everybody, welcome your friendly neighborhood wife. And we will.
Sounds like a Girls Next Door movie.
Yeah.
My wife told me a joke the other day from Siri. She gets her jokes from Siri, by the way. And it was, what is a chicken's favorite game to play in the pool? Marco Pollo.
Oh my.
Oh.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming out. That's the end of our show. This is about when the viewer count drops 90%.
It's so bad.
Who gave me a show? This is not my fault. I promise you. This blame Green, blame Sona Equation, and blame True Operations. This is
what we need to do?
all their fault.
On the layout.
Nothing to do with
Ron,
you.
your desk.
appreciate being on the early episode.
Don't hold me responsible for this.
This is, you said yes to be my coach. You were the first person I asked. Beardy, you're the judge here, so can you please also be jury and executioner and delete me? Thank you.
It's too awesome.
Yeah, so anyways, what's your religion? No, let's not. Let me tell me.
That Truly's getting to him now. Someone take the Truly away.
I worship the vernacular.
Well, it is. Yeah, Crazy Eyes has been it's canceled eyes now. That's what it is.
Canceled eyes.
But the 4 is still
Canceled
the A is still a
eyes.
4 and canceled, so it's like it's still on brand,
Really?
for Crazy Eyes. So there's RYZ3N, And Creforzii is here on the show. It's good. Do you know how to cook? Can you cook, Vlad? Do you have like a specialty that you can cook?
I can only grill.
Grill. Okay. What's your
yeah,
favorite
that's not a bad
or
trait,
best thing
though.
that you grill?
Best thing I grill is probably chicken burger sliders.
Ooh.
I make little baby burgers. Very healthy.
Describe them in great detail, please.
So just the basic burger spices. So salt, pepper. I sneak bacon grease in the middle of it, so it makes it juicy. And then
Continue.
when they're almost done, I get a good hunk or slice of Havarti cheese and put it on top, and it just wraps around
A hearty
the spider.
slice of Havarti?
Yeah. My wife doesn't know that I put bacon grease inside of them.
Oh, is she vegan? Don't tell her. So
No,
it's
she's a Texan.
eating
She's
cheese
a
and
Texan.
chicken. She vegan?
She likes meat. She's Texan.
Oh, all right. I definitely like that. Ryzen, you got a specialty?
Not really. I mean, I can cook a mean burger. Make some nice tacos. You know, it's not.
Nice.
Some good cereal.
You
Yeah.
do regular or like fish tacos? What are you doing?
I've actually been using turkey lately just to kind of eat a little healthier. So I'm doing ground turkey instead of beef. It's actually tastes almost exactly the same, which is ironic.
Nice. I like that. It's good.
Yeah.
Super Pine in the chat. Now, if I have to choose between for the food, I'm going soup. But if I have to choose for firewood, I'm going pine. So between soup or pine, I think I'll pick pine if we're having a fire. Susie, you cook?
Such a stretch.
You were eating some kind of weird strotini or some kind of pasta.
It was favela, bow tie
Cat
pasta
linguine.
Close.
is what that was. My specialty is chicken Alfredo. Mostly baked though.
Okay.
I make really
Love
good
me some baked pasta.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Oh,
one
meatloaf too. All right, how do you make the meatloaf?
a lot of ways. I can't tell.
Ooh. Okay, that's fine.
With meat.
So
That's
I had
two
never
different-
Headset real quick.
I never experienced this before. My father-in-law, who's not watching, definitely, he makes it's veal
Mhm.
in with the like meat, and then also there's macaroni in the meatloaf.
Oh, that's
It
interesting.
was he like sliced it open, and I'm like, "There's pasta in your food. Why?" And it was good. It was definitely good. I just was not
Amazing.
expecting that. He still has cable though, so like he's older.
You guys should try out borscht. It's not bad.
I've never
Is that the sound you make when you throw it up, or?
Borscht. That's the initial sound you hear when my father.
Supersonic borscht.
Borscht.
That's
It's like
the
Fus
vernacular.
Roda. Yeah.
There's this horrible steamed cabbage dish that my father-in-law makes that is the worst, and it's Polish and disgusting. So enjoy that. I wish I could remember what it was called. Steamed cabbage Polish. The house smells like that for kapusta. It's called kapusta, and
Smells like
it
fart.
What'd you just call me?
exactly right.
Get off your kapusta.
Horrible steamed cabbage dish. You mean steamed cabbage? Yeah. So there you go.
Is that kakarot? Oh, carrot.
What is
Oh.
Kokoro? Oh, carrot.
See, I was thinking kakarot.
I was thinking Caro, like the Caro cards that psychics use.
Tarot.
Oh, tarot.
One of my sidekicks, actually, she does that.
Tarot, like how I'm a terrible host. Got it.
Yes, gotcha. On the overlay, we need
Get
to
your
give you a
vernacular
late,
out of here.
Fine.
we need to get you a late night host desk on the overlay.
So I have a desk, and it's covered in like Tang and Jelly Belly Island Punch stuff right now, and all my little IT stuff for my computers. I was going to be sitting behind the desk like this, but still wearing a headset. I should have like a cards, and then like a maybe a person. I don't know.
Awesome.
Maybe like a person who just sits there and can't hear the show and can't react to it appropriately, but they just have to sit there,
Nice.
like an Andy Richter of
Yeah.
Nice.
Susie, let's do this in person. We'll meet halfway. Where do you live? What's your home address? Tell us on stream.
No one write this down. No one write
Let me
this
get
down.
the
Yeah,
digits.
promise you won't write it
Honor
down.
system.
Doors and windows you leave unlocked at night.
Of course, always.
No security system.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, can I get what's your anniversary and your husband's birthday? So if we need to disable alarms.
We just don't have
Okay.
any windows. Just...
Ooh,
That's what is this? My office? They literally put the IT. We're under the stairs. I have to go outside if I want to text people who don't have iPhones because I don't
Jeez.
get cell signal.
What are you, Harry Potter?
That's exactly what I tell
Yep.
people. I'm like, yeah, they put us in the Harry Potter room under the stairs. And then they laugh because they're like, no, they don't. And then they come down, and they're
But
like,
they
yeah,
do.
it's really dank and musky down here. So
Dank.
just a bunch of fat IT people in a room together. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right.
Enjoy.
Now, thank you very much. Yep, that is it. I think this is a good place to end. Now, normally we would have this is the first episode. Nothing about the
Yeah, normally.
but yeah,
What we usually do.
exactly right.
Proper
Now,
vernacular.
normally this is where we would have a segment where we would be reacting to clips or videos. They were doing this on the last iteration of the program. But it didn't. I was not able to figure out because I'm apparently an IT professional, right? I didn't have time to get everything working to do that, so we're just not going to do it.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so I say we just have Susie. We'll have her play us out. We'll do the closing, and then we can raid somebody. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. But this is now 9:10 post meridian Eastern Standard Time, right? Susie,
Yeah.
we're gonna give it over to you. Thank you so much, Ryzen, for being a guest. Friendly Neighborhood
Appreciate
Vlad.
it.
Anybody else that wants to be a guest, please sign up with the TRUgaming Discord, discord.gg/TRUgaming. And then there's a channel in there for the TRUfam After Dark. And
After
please,
dark.
yes, TRUfam After Dark, kid, I'm like the mayor of Duncan's. All right. So 100 biddies. I can't show. My for 100 biddies though, Emotacos, thank you very much. Good stream. He says, I'm just gonna rest like this
You're just gonna-
while we get
Thank
played
you
out.
guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much for having me. This was awesome.
Bye guys.
Thank you.
Good night.
I love you all.